What's going on, y'all?
What's going on, everybody?
I'm Elise.
I'm Greg.
And we're back for another episode of
Love and Marriage, Pillow Talk with the Pinos. Alright, yeah. So today is going to be story time.
Yes.
It's going to tell you a story about our proposal and, well, the proposal that I did to her.
Our
fake
proposal
one,
story.
the fake one, and then the real one.
Yes.
So it should be fun. But first, we're going to go ahead and run that intro. Let's go. So welcome back to another episode of Love and Marriage, Pillow Talk with the Pino. Today we're just gonna have a story time today. It's not gonna be nothing too serious.
Yeah, it's a fun story.
It's a fun story about our proposal. And you see, we laid back today and rocking Bulls as usual, but I'm rocking the Colin Kaepernick jersey today. No bow tie today. Whatever. But no bow tie today. Going a little laid back today, rocking the Colin Kaepernick. I went Cap all the way. But today we're going to talk about our story, our proposal, and what we did. What was that, about 2017, something like that?
2016.
Oh yeah, 2016 is when I proposed. Yeah, cool. All right, so boom. So, what's up?
Question of the day.
Oh, first we got to talk about our...
First, we're going to kick it off with our question of the day.
All right, so the question of the day today we have for y'all and for us is, what's your favorite Disney movie?
Yes.
So for us,
we happen to share the same.
We share the same favorite Disney movie. Now for me as a man, people are like, really? What's going on with that? But I love this movie. So it's Beauty and the Beast. I love that movie. I think that was the first Disney movie I can remember seeing. And I love it, you know what I'm saying? I love it from start to finish, through and through.
You know all the songs.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? All the songs, I love it. Like it's my joint. Like I like Toy Story, you know, I love Toy Story, I love Lion King, and I love The Incredibles. I don't know if that's
Beauty and the Beast is that joint.
But Beauty and the Beast, that's our joint, man. So let us know what your favorite Disney movie is. Drop it down below in the comments.
All right, so now we can kick off that our proposal story. You want to start it, or?
Yeah. So first we had a fake proposal. So
you.
Well, I had a fake proposal. Basically, what happened? I told Elise that we were gonna be going to. What did I say? It was gonna be a special evening.
He said, "Yeah." He said, "I have a surprise for you."
Yeah, it's gonna be a special evening, something like that. Cause I'm doing this because.
And he said, "Make sure your nails look done." He put the little nails emoji.
I did that?
You did that.
Why would I do nails emoji?
You did that.
I don't think I did. There's no receipts for that.
Oh, I'll find them.
There's no receipts for that. I don't believe I put a nails emoji.
I'm gonna find it for y'all, and when I find it, I'm gonna post it.
It's not there. I didn't do a nails emoji. But I told her it's gonna be a special evening. You know, I did this because basically trying to throw her off. She was trying to guess. You know, she's nosy. You know, that's the reason why we're together, because she's nosy.
Let him tell her.
So I wanted to throw her off because she was trying to say, "Oh, it's probably gonna be this date or that date." So I want to throw her off a little bit.
We're gonna let him tell his version.
You know, I kind of got the idea from her brother. Her twin brother was like, "Man, you gotta throw her off a little bit, you know, so she won't figure it out." So basically, we went to. Did we go to the movies?
No, we went to. I think we went to Three Forks. No, we went to eat. We went to not Three Forks.
We went somewhere.
Because we had that shrimp. We went to a nice restaurant. We was both dressed up.
Capitol Grill.
Yeah, because he told me to get dressed up.
Yeah.
And then he said, "I have a special surprise for you after." Something like that.
Yeah. We had I went to Capitol Grill. We went to Capitol Grill. You know, real nice,
nice
evening. So she was dressed up real nice, looking all fine and sexy and all of that, man. But So, you know, after Capitol Grill, you know, guessing this time she was expecting something. Then we go straight home after
We
that?
went straight
Yeah,
home.
so that's probably a little bit my bad. Maybe we could have, I was trying to go get some ice cream or something. I think it was closed at that time. So I think trying to go to Cold Stone or something. But I think it was closed when I checked it. So we ended up going straight home.
It's almost
And I'm
home.
thinking,
I'm looking like, wait.
I'm thinking it's all good, you know, because I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? It was a special evening. You know, she got nice. It was a real special evening, so we did have a nice evening. But what she was, I never said it was going to be a proposal. But she thought it would have been. Again, I had to throw it off. But I didn't know she was going to react that way, whatever. So we drove home. She's all mad and pouting and being petty and stuff like that.
Let me interject. Let me cut in. So, we was getting off on my exit, and I'm thinking, okay, where's the special surprise that he originally indicated? And he didn't know I was mad at this point, because when we got off on the exit, I said, well, I thought you had a special surprise. And he started acting like, what? I said that? What? I said it was gonna be a special surprise? That's when I got upset. Continue.
So apparently that's what I said. But anyway, she got all mad, and she was mad throughout the night and stuff like that. So the next day, I think we went to church. She was still mad, and so her being mad, her being petty and stank and all that made me mad. So I know we was in the parking lot and we were arguing or something like that. And she drove off, and then I walked away.
No, you missing the part.
No,
you threw the papers.
That's what I'm about to say.
Okay.
I threw the papers because I was
dramatically.
You know what I'm saying? When she was being all petty, I'm like, you know, I'm trying to do something nice, trying to make sure it's all good. And she want to be petty. She want me to be appreciative. You know, so I think I had some papers in my hand. I just threw them up in there, and they went flying everywhere. You know,
Mr. Dramatic.
So yeah, that's usually how arguments be. She be petty and that make me mad.
No, you be petty too sometimes.
But anyway, so that's how the fake proposal went.
Fellas.
Again, I never said that I was gonna propose, but it was the intent. The intent was there to throw her off.
Fellas.
And so at that point, she ain't never had no real idea after that. Now she was.
I did.
She had no real idea after that. No, she didn't.
I did. Fellas, let me tell you. If you take a woman to get a ring or to go look at rings, every moment after she's gonna be thinking, okay, it's gonna be this day, it's gonna be that day.
So you gotta throw them off.
Never intentionally
You gotta throw them off.
do a fake proposal or insinuate.
He ain't like I got on one knee and was just put out a napkin. You know?
Don't insinuate that something special. And I believe he did tell me to get my nails done. I'm gonna find that emoji because I remember specifically. Because I'm like, okay, get your nails done. Okay, you know. Mm-hmm. And in the back of my mind, I was thinking it's not gonna be this easy. But at this point, you had to tell the backstory. So the reason I had an idea was, and I'm going to tell you how the real proposals went. But the reason I initially had the idea was because we went looking at some furniture, and he immediately said he had to go and do something before meeting me over to my mom. So I'm observant. I observed everything, and that was out of the norm for him. So I kept asking him, where are you going? What are you doing? He wouldn't really give me a clear answer. I think he said I had something to do. I had to go check on something. Mm-hmm. And I remember him having the Zell's card in his hand, okay? Mm-hmm. He had the Zell's card in his hand. So in my mind, I'm like, he must have went to go get the ring. Well, we were over to my mom's house, and at this point, I was being nosy.
I forgot about that. She up here snooping in my car, looking everywhere, and looking in the glove box, and she found the
unbeknownst to him,
ring.
I went out to the car, and
our whole relationship, her being nosy.
I went out to the car, and I checked the middle console, I checked the glove box, and I saw the bag. I didn't open it, I didn't look at it, but that was enough. I saw the bag, so from that point on, I'm like, okay, it can't be this weekend because this weekend is Ava's birthday. It can't be that weekend because, you know, I was just like checking off the dates that, you know, when it's possibly going to be. And I confided in my twin brother, whom I thought I could trust, that I had seen the ring. And from there, the betrayal, he told Greg that I had seen the ring.
Yeah, he did tell me. I remember that.
So
I had to, you know, go to plan B,
plan
C, make sure she's thrown off. You know what I'm saying?
So how the real proposal happened was, I
got her best friend.
He got my best friend, but they didn't do a good job because she was telling me one thing and he was telling me another. And so I was like, because I believe she wanted me to go to an event with her that weekend is what she told me. Mm-hmm. And initially she was like, I'm gonna be casual. And then me and him had a conversation, and then she was like, oh, I'm gonna be dressy. It was something that didn't add up. And it was like, after I talked to him, then she changed her answer, and I was like, wait, that don't make sense.
She maybe had an idea, but her best friend got her like coworker in the mix somehow.
She did, and then that threw me off.
Threw her off.
So they told me we were going to a birthday party for one of her coworkers. I got dressed over to my best friend's house, and
nails done, everything.
She told me, oh, let's go get our nails done. My nails was actually busted, so I was like, okay, let's get our nails done. But this is what, like, I was like, wait a minute. Because she was like, oh, yeah. At the time, her boyfriend, he's going to treat us and pay for our nails. And I was like, wait, that's never happened. So that was another thing that threw me off. And then little did I know, he gave her money, but she said it was her boyfriend that paid for our nails. So that was another little
bait and switch trying to do. But
so
essentially, you know what I'm saying, when she got to the restaurant, I mean, did you know really?
I had a feeling. I mean, because I had a feeling because it wasn't, it was around the same time in which you did the fake proposal. It was just a few weeks after. So, I mean, of course I was thinking maybe she's trying to set me up. But then in the car, the coworker called and was like, hey, where are you? We're waiting on you. So then I was like, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And when I got to the restaurant, I started seeing some of my family members. I'm like, wait, what are they doing here? Mm-hmm. And then I saw everybody, and that's when I saw Greg.
Yeah, and I creeped up behind and put the, got on one knee, asked her to marry me, and that was a wrap,
It's a wrap. And we've been married almost 2 years, come January.
Yeah, come January.
And 2 wonderful years.
Yeah.
Wouldn't choose anyone else to be my partner in crime, my best friend.
Yeah, definitely. It was, we've had our, ups and downs, but mainly ups, mostly ups.
Yes.
And, aside from her being petty there, I think everything went off with a hitch with regards to the proposing and all of that.
One day we'll share the video with you.
Just a note for those who are, in a relationship and trying to, thinking about getting engaged. If any males are looking, just be mindful of your girl's temperament. If you're trying to throw her off, or maybe just don't do it, just do it, just propose, whatever. So you don't have to deal with some pettiness that your girl may display.
And don't leave the ring in your car. I mean,
don't be nosy.
We look, okay, we nosy. We're gonna look,
nosy.
But don't leave he left the ring in the car, didn't even lock the car, and it was just, yeah.
Don't be nosy. That's lessons for the ladies. Stop being nosy. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I found my one. If you're looking for your one, just keep looking and stay patient, and there's somebody out there for you.
Yeah, most definitely. So that's our show for today, and we hope you enjoyed our little story of our adventures. We got plenty more stories today, but we thanks for y'all joining us. And again, as we always say, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that button below, and hit the notification button next to it too, so you get notified when we drop new posts. All right, and grace and peace, everybody.
Peace.
Deuces.